One godless woman back to present you some more depressing videos. Not this video, the video I'm going to link in the description. So I watched this video yesterday and it made me cry. I actually tweeted it. I tweeted it out and I was like actively crying. Even though I know what is going on in Canada, seeing it this way in a video, it hurt. It just hurt. I don't know what other people feel. All I know is what I feel, which is not good. I don't feel good. I've lost, since Trudeau took over, my health has gone to shit. My mental health has gone. Like, I'm just a mess. I haven't been able to focus on my business. I haven't really been able to do much since Trudeau took over. And I've lost tons of weight. Tons of weight. I wonder if we can all unite somehow and create a class action lawsuit against this asshole, but I know nothing of the sort will ever happen, and if it does happen, the system is so rigged that it'll probably just get tossed out of court or something, It's really sad to wake up finally, and it's, you feel like it's a little bit too late. I hope I'm wrong. I'm not trying to be, not trying to scare you or be negative. That's not the point. I'm truly sad. And I truly don't have much hope. When I started this vlog, I was hopeful, but I went out. I don't usually go out. I'm more of a homebody because of my history and my issues. But I went out yesterday, and it's hard to know that you're the only awake person walking amongst zombies. And I went out to the mall, and I'm fine with diversity. I actually have nothing. I have no complaints against diversity, except that the diversity we are currently experiencing is forced. And it's very focused on Muslims and Islam. All I could see yesterday was hijabis in the malls. Everything. Hijabis, burqas, hijabis, niqabis, abayas, burqas, hijabis. That was all I saw. And I don't want to see, so I stay home. Not going to go out for a while. Except where I need to go. So the video that I'm going to link, please watch. You might need a little bit of a happy pill after. It depressed me significantly. I can't. I just can't. And I'm sorry about this downbeat video. But I was wondering about, I was watching some of the YouTuber guys, like Joe and Derek Rants, or Rants Derek, and like a lot of the Canadian YouTubers. And one time I remember in one of their chats, it scared me to the point that I actually logged off the chat. They were having like a hangout, and they started talking about that Trudeau's dad, I have to look this up, I'm not 100% sure, but Trudeau's dad actually declared some sort of martial law at some point. And my understanding, it was a very tense time in Canada because there was issues with the provinces and they were trying to separate, I'm not sure. But there was a lot of issues with provinces like there is now, like father, like son. And he delayed an election, claiming that it was like he enforced martial law. Be interesting to see what happens next year. I know very well dictatorships. I lived in one, not by choice, but I can tell you now that you will not get rid of Trudeau. It doesn't matter what you do. I feel, and I'm fairly sure, Trudeau has Trudeau's not intelligent, by the way. He's a, like, I see an empty vessel when I look at this man. But I also see a puppet. And I know he's being controlled. I know he's being fed information. I know he's being told what to do. Because other than a comparison between him and a Jekyll and Hyde, from the person that was elected and initially came in and was all happy and sunny ways and, you know, positive, to this fucking dictatorship that we live in, this nightmare that we woke up to all of a sudden. I don't know what this is. Either that, or he truly entered his position as a normal human being and got corrupted halfway through it. So it'll be interesting to hear what you guys have to say. But I know that he's being controlled and he's being given orders by dictators. Trudeau will do and is doing everything he can to rig next year's election. Whether it be the bill that they're going to pass, that they allow everyone and their uncle and their dog to vote. Be interesting if they allow permanent residents to vote, though. But I'm fairly certain we won't be allowed to vote. But if they give us that option, if they truly open it up to everyone, I'm going to go vote. I'm going to do what the illegals are going to do. The illegals that are now here and that he will not get rid of, and he will not close the border. And he's spending all our tax dollars. Oh, a big chunk of our tax dollars is going on housing these assholes. The illegals, not irregulars. Economic, not asylum seekers. They are economic abusers of social systems in countries. They go from country to country to country simply to gain benefits and education for free if they can, and work. That's it. They're not refugees. So I don't think you'll be able to get rid of Trudeau next year, regardless what the votes are. On top of that, I don't have to present any evidence, nor do I want to. Toronto's election, the mayoral election, 100% rigged. 100%. Dictators, you cannot remove from power without a war. So again, with his obsession with the UN, you know, everything's the UN now. Like, honestly, like, I feel like we've become enslaved to the UN, you know? And like, I go out and I hate the UN. I've always hated the UN because I know who sits on the UN and who controls it and who the UN actually is. But I went and I was talking to someone. I went out, I can't remember, the dispensary or something, and I was talking to one of my weed guys. And I was like shitting all over the UN, and he looked at me and he's like, the UN's fine. I worked for the UN. And I'm like, ah. And then he wished me what did he say? Be well and have a blessed day, or some, yeah. Anyway, I knew who I was talking to, a lefty. The UN is fine, it's great. Okay, the UN is beautiful. Maybe we should look at who sits on the Human Rights Council of the UN. I'm sorry, I'm lost. I don't really know what to say, but I want to, like, I need to connect with people. I feel like I'm just talking. I need you guys to tell me what's going on in your provinces, and what are you guys experiencing? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Yesterday was absolute hell here in Halifax. It was a very bad day. There was a big storm, and there were accidents, there was fires, there was chaos in the city. And like ambulances and fire trucks and cop cars and everything everywhere. Like, it was all day long. It wouldn't stop. And then yesterday, I was actually attacked by someone that I work next to. They physically came to my space to intimidate me and threaten me. This was yesterday. For what? Because I actually approached their people and told them to be respectful to my business and keep it a little bit quiet. I'm not kidding you. This is what I did, and I have been asking the same question for the past 3 years. And yesterday was the day that they decided to come attack me because I wanted peace and quiet in my business. I don't know if you guys are seeing the hostility and the change that I am seeing in Canada. I only live in a small province. I don't know, but I can tell you this province has changed. Not just the demographics of the province. I hate going out now because I detest seeing people in tools of oppression. There is a building next to me where there's a little girl under 10 years old, and I see her every morning in her white hijab going to school. And it's like you're, it's like you're opening a wound again. I see this every day, and I didn't see this for a long time since I came here in Canada. It wasn't in my face this way. Now it's in my fucking face everywhere. At work, at home, in my private space, in my public space. It doesn't matter where I go. Islam is everywhere. And when you are in your own little space at home and you're watching the news, it's pushed on you on the news. If you turn on Netflix, every fucking show on Netflix is either about transgenders, or you start watching a show and suddenly halfway in the show you're watching a gay porn scene, or it's about Muslims and hijabis. Everything on Netflix now is propaganda. I have lost the ability to enjoy any Hollywood movies. Not that I like Hollywood, they're all idiots. Since I've been red-pilled, I'm aware now. But the joy of life has been sucked out of everything for me. And I know that I wasn't like this. So what do you guys experience? What do you guys do? How do you manage? What is the plan here? At what point do we say, this has gone to shit, let's go off grid? And are we preparing truly for this? Because I'm scared. I'm scared. What's going to happen in 1 year when this asshole rigs the election and wins again? And we are flooded with nonstop violent migrants that they call refugees. Where do we go? Anyhow, I don't know. So this is my video. Please check out the link that I'm going to put. I want to touch base with you guys. Let me know what you're thinking and what you're feeling and what your plans are. Do you think we will be able to get rid of Trudeau? Do you think he will do what his father did? Do you think truly Canada will become post-national? And in the end, in closing, I wanted to update you guys. I am going to be involved in a hangout fundraiser that we are going to be raising some funds for the people that are with PPC, the People's Party of Canada, for Maxime Bernier. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attend a hangout probably with 2, maybe 3 gentlemen. And we're going to try to dissect Maxime's platform. I am going to really zone in and zero in on Islam in his platform. Now, he hasn't openly stated anything about political Islam yet, but he did have a very good, powerful tweet about the demonstrations in Pakistan that are happening because Asia Bibi has been released. Well, for what it's worth, the mob wants to kill her. So now the mob is all alive in Pakistan, and it's a frightening mob. These are all Islamists, by the way. And they're all calling for her death, and they're saying that they're going to kill her regardless what the government has decided and what the courts have decided. And on top of that, they're actually killing Christians, random Christians, because the government has hidden Asia from them. So they're just targeting Christians now. These are, yeah, they're lovely Muslim Islamists, great religion of peace. So check out the links that I'm going to post. Everyone that has been donating, it is deeply appreciated, especially when I got sick. Your donations truly helped. I'm also using your donations to set up my podcast. So, oh yes, and I have to link my little email subscription for you guys to sign up to my podcast, which is, oh my, it's on the verge of being released. So some good news there. All right, guys, so I'll let you go. Sorry, it's not a very upbeat video. It's just been a very strange couple of weeks here for me. Hopefully we'll get back on track with everything, and I have had a few requests about specific videos, like people want information about how Islam advanced, especially through like Africa and slavery in Islam. I'm working on that. I just need some time, okay? Thank you guys. Thanks to everyone who donates. Thanks to my subscribers. Thank you. Take care.